Well, it is a 5-day celebration of the natural beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains. It is Wilderness Wildlife Week, and it is coming up later this month. Here with more on how you can visit and see the park in a whole new way is Jon Elder, Special Events Manager. And Jon, great to have you.
Well, thanks for having us.
We were just talking about the winter weather. I said, has it arrived there? You said no, but it's
not
coming.
yet, but it looks like it's coming, and definitely up in the mountains. You know, you get up to Mount LeConte and things are about 20 or 30 degrees colder and a lot more snow up there. But it'll be good. But the great thing about it is even after, if there's no snow down in the valley, it's beautiful up in the mountains.
I was going to say, there is nothing like when you're over there, maybe in a cabin and looking out, just the incredible views you have.
The views, the mountains, just a little bit of snow on top and everything, maybe with your hot cup of coffee or cocoa and just, yeah.
Make my reservation, Jon. When am I going?
That's right.
And what a great time of year to get to go visit the park. And that really just kind of pulls us to what you guys are doing, because it's just celebrating that beauty.
It is, absolutely. Wilderness Wildlife Week is the perfect event if you want to know more about the Smoky Mountains. I know a lot of people in the Tri-Cities visit us a lot. And if you want to know just a little bit more about the area, more about the mountains, more than you just see from your car or driving through or going to on trail, this is the event, because we incorporate a lot of the tales about the animals, the plants, the history, the culture, the music. Plus, we actually even have guided hikes up into the mountains too. So you might have been on some of these trails, you know, like Chimney Tops or Alum Cave or Laurel Falls. But when you're with a guide, they can point out certain things that you may not know about. Like there was a house here, or the settlement here, or a certain type of flower here. And so it just expands your experience of the area. So it's a fantastic event. Like I said, it's 5 days. It starts on January 24th. That's Tuesday. It goes to Saturday, January 28th. It's located at the Ramsey Hotel and Convention Center, right in the middle of Pigeon Forge, really easy to find. And it is just, it's just a great event. It encompasses everything about the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, I was reading, Jon, that you have, what, 120 different events, and you've got everything from sort of educational seminars to, yes, get out into the park and let's explore.
Yeah, so, and the great thing also, this is for all ages. This is for children to the more seasoned person, we'll say, you know. So so there's children's workshops, and then there's the workshops on the history of the area, and there's a lot of things. I know people who are local who come to this event, and every year they say they learn something new about the area. And, you know, it's so great. It really is. But the storytellers, you hear the stories about the area. You get to learn a little bit more about things. It's just, and it's very hands-on, too. It's not like watching a video or something like on your phone, because you can ask questions before or after the seminars, interact with the instructors, and it's really neat. It's fantastic.
Well, and it looks like you guys have this down to a science. This is what, the 31st year?
31st year.
Been doing it a while now.
Yes, been doing it a while now. Yes, exactly. Every year also, we have a lot of the programs that a lot of people really like and want to bring back, but we also have a lot of new things that come in. One of the neat things, one of our evening featured speakers this year is the Sutton family. And what's great about them, they did the Appalachian Trail. But they did it with their son, who was 4 years old at the time.
Oh, wow.
Harvey Sutton is his name, and he holds the record. He is the youngest person to ever hike the entire Appalachian Trail. We're talking from Maine to Georgia here.
And they did it, he was 4?
He was 4 years old when he did it. So they put together a documentary on this, and so they're going to be there. They're going to show a preview of the documentary and then have a question and answers. He's 7 now.
Okay. Oh, wow. He's so grown up.
Exactly.
7.
Exactly. Very
He's ready to
now.
do it again.
Exactly. So they're going to be talking about that Friday nights. That's our featured speaker, and I'm really excited to see that. So that's one of the new things. We have a lot of new stuff in there, but that one kind of sticks out to me.
All right, lots going on. Great time, too, as we said, to visit the park. Oh, man, it's going to be a fun week. 5 days for the 31st Annual Wilderness Wildlife Week. For more information, you can check out the website, mypigeonforge.com. As he said, a lot of those seminars happening there at the Ramsey Hotel and Convention Center right there in Pigeon Forge. Jon, thanks for making the trip.
Hey, thank you.